Welcome back. I'm Emily at Emily's podcast, Tribute to All Little Angels. This is another episode of the descriptions of the pictures. Episode 2. Picture 43. It's a picture of my daughter Nicole, Megan's mother, her friend, and my granddaughter Samantha at Megan's gravesite. The rock headstone is surrounded with red bricks, just west of the south tree. Our car where we parked at is blocking view of the east-west street, but it does show the north corner of that east-west street at the trunk of the vehicle. And notice the headstone across the street, and also the double headstones that sit between the north tree and the south tree. Picture 44. This picture shows my daughter Nicole and her daughter, Megan's sister, at the gravesite. It clearly shows the north tree and the south tree. Nicole is west of the south tree at Megan's headstone. The north tree stands behind her, the view of the picture. Behind, west of the big brown headstone that is obviously sitting across the street from the north corner of the east-west street. And view the picture where and how the headstones are laid out. Compare also the tree root of the existing tree. Is it the north tree or the south tree? Picture 45. A picture taken in early 2000s, the south tree, the headstone that sat east of the south tree, slightly north. The Babyland 6th West sign is east of the south tree. A view also of the headstones in question. For example, there is no plot marker in that location, no headstone of 1992, east of the south tree. Also notice to the right in the picture, the heart headstone, the double heart headstone, and the pinkish headstone. Look how far apart they are, and you see no tree that close to those headstones as you do now. Picture 46. In this picture, the day of the funeral, Megan's casket with the tier levels on top of her casket, and notice the dark line in color with white headstone across the street. Look at the distance. The headstone across the street is so much closer now. And one more thing, you don't see the double headstones in front of the south tree as you do now. Picture 47. You view the edge of the south tree, Megan's headstone, the rock headstone, and the view of the Babyland 6th West area. The headstone lined up as they should be. The man in the background leaving a neighbor's baby's headstone, and there is no headstone dated 1992 there at that time, not until 2019. Picture 48. This picture is of the north tree, the south side of the north tree. Nicole and my husband watering and planting flowers around Megan's headstone. If you view to the north of the picture, it shows the headstones neatly in a row as they should be. Wow, I may really need to take a few of these pictures to the cemetery and reenact them, because what a big difference. And how can they not see this? Picture 49. A full view picture of Babyland 6 West, taken after the day of the digging up of the headstone. Babyland 6 West sign is still east of the south tree as it always stood, but the dirt spot and dark lines are visible in a different area, and the headstones are scattered, not neatly in a row. Picture 50. An up-close picture of no headstone there from 1992, but set in 2019 east of the south tree. View the distance difference between the headstones. Picture 51. This picture is of a view of the dark headstone with white across the street, east. View the distance of where they dug up the headstone to that headstone now, because in 1999 to 2015, that headstone was further away. Picture 52. This picture shows, taken in 2007, shows a branch of the south tree with a wind chime hanging on it that my daughter placed there, and there is no tree to the south of that tree, the existing tree. They claim to be the north tree. Picture 53. This picture shows full view of the Babyland 6 West area, south of the electrical pole to the north of where the north tree stood at one time. Shows all the headstones that were between the south tree and the north tree from 1999 until 2015. You can also see the south corner of the east-west street and vision where the south tree sits before they widen the east-west corner, east of Megan's area. You would also see where the north tree sat, due to where the north corner of the east-west north corner would be. Picture 54. This picture shows where the rock headstone, the headstone that sat to the east, or slightly north of the south tree, You can also see the tip of the pink Easter egg and the pink bunny ears of Megan's trinket on her headstone. But to view the distance to where the headstones are now from the east-west street compared to the older pictures, it even shows a bare dirt spot in the grass where they pointed out they cut down a tree. And this picture was taken on April 2nd, 2016. These next pictures are to show on October 4th, 2020. There are green orbs in the picture. October 21st, 2020, there are also green orbs in the pictures. October 28th, 2020, I took 4 pictures. The cemetery is flooded. There are 2 headstones underwater in Babyland 6 West area. October 31st, 2020, there are puddles of water throughout the cemetery. It's sad, but true. November 3rd, 2020, there are green orbs in these pictures also. November 22nd, 2020, this is a close-up picture of the rock headstone. November 26th, 2020, there are also green orbs in these pictures. December 6th, 2020, there is a yellow orb with a golden glow around it in this picture. And I don't know what the green orbs mean, and I don't know what the yellow orbs mean. But In the psychic world, I know it means something, but I'm not a psychic, so I don't know. December 20th, 2020, another close-up picture of the rock headstone. At 2:10 p.m., I took a picture of the full view of where the north tree stood at one time. December 25th, 2020. There are green orbs in the pictures today also. December 31st, 2020. The cemetery is flooded. Babyland 6 West is the worst. There was 4 pictures taken today. January 2nd, 2021. Babyland 6 West area is flooded. It is a flooded mess. January 5th, 2021. These 2 pictures, Babyland 6 West area and other areas, are still flooded. At 4:13 p.m., I took more pictures to find green orbs in 6 out of these pictures. 4:15 p.m., there is a picture with a green orb. There is also puddles of water in the cemetery. January 13th, 2021. There are puddles of water throughout the cemetery yet again. At 5:00 p.m., there is a green orb in the picture. January 31st, 2021. Puddles of water in the cemetery. And yes, I get it rains. We all do. It rains hard at times. But the drain systems were fixed in August, September of 2019, just months before they dug up Megan's headstone. February 4th, 2021. This is the day I reenacted the pictures of where they say they cut down that tree. February 9th, 2021. There are tire tracks in the grass to the new headstone that was set in 2019 west of Megan. February 13th, 2021. The cemetery is flooded yet again. February 22nd, 2021. The cemetery is flooded. I took 12 pictures on this day. February 28, 2021, the cemetery areas puddled and in Babyland 6 West also. I took 2 pictures. March 7, 2021, it is an up-close picture of the rock headstone again. And I may be taking this close-up of these rock headstone pictures because Megan used to sit west of that rock headstone. So I may have been taking a picture of the area and have these up close pictures of the rock headstone. March 28, 2021. There are water puddles in Babyland 6 West yet again. April 4th, 2021. Another picture of up close of the rock headstone. And happy birthday to Megan. April 15th, 2021. There are puddles in the cemetery. It's sad too, because you can't even get close enough to visit a headstone or even set flowers on the headstone. Sad, but it's true. April 18th, 2021. There are still puddles of water in the cemetery. April 24th, 2021. On this day, the cemetery is flooded. I took pictures of the other areas of the cemetery that is flooded also, and to the north of the cemetery's entrance. Babyland 6 West is a pond. April 25th, 2021. The cemetery is flooded, and it doesn't look like the water level is going down. And there was also another set of pictures that was taken on April 27th, 2021. April 28th, 2021, the cemetery is flooded yet again. The east side is flooded. I took several pictures of other areas in the cemetery. May 2nd, 2021, Babyland 6 West is flooded yet again. And I know I'm repeating that it's flooded. I see green orbs. I just need to set the example for the listeners to understand what I'm going through when they said the drain systems were fixed. The green orbs, the yellow orbs, like I said, I don't understand, as a lot of us probably don't. But like I said, I'm not a psychic. Please be patient, and thank you. April 2nd, 2021, and excuse me, May 7th, 2021, the cemetery is still puddled in water. May 11th, 2021, the east side of the cemetery is puddles of water. The west side of the cemetery is puddles of water. Babyland 6 West is the worst. May 16, 2021. The cemetery has laying water. Wow, water laying all over. I just don't understand why it still floods after being fixed. May 17, 2021. The water doesn't look to be receding. It's sad, but it's true. Babyland 6 West, yet again, it looks like a pond. May 23rd, 2021, the cemetery is still flooded. May 30th, 2021, the cemetery is flooded, and even through all the water and the area gets flooded the worst. Megan's flowers that are placed west of the south tree for her in her resting place stands tall throughout all the water, throughout all the floods. And no matter what, we will kick our shoes off and wade to put her flowers there, if we have to. June 2nd, 2021. Babyland 6 West has standing water yet again. My gosh, when is enough enough? There is also green orbs in 5 out of the 10 pictures taken today. June 7th, 2021. Underwater still, or should I say again. June 9th, 2021. The Babyland 6 West is a pond. June 12th, 2021. There is a galore of birds taking baths in the puddles of water. Also ducks laying in the pond of water in Babyland 6 West. And I don't mind. It's beautiful. It's just not the place. June 16th, 2021. This picture is actually a beautiful picture. There are 4 pictures. The sun is shining, and it could be at peace, if only. And as the cemetery still floods, it still drains until the next rainfall. And I still ask, seek for help we need with this. It's not too much to ask. The pictures tell us the story. The pictures line up with the storyline. How can this be denied? I appreciate you for being patient with me as I try to tell this story and get it out there. And I hope it's not confusing. And I pray one day we can show you the proof in the pictures and it will line up to the information I am talking about today and last week also. Thank you for listening. Stay kind with your words.